Day 9, Irish coastline, arriving to Dublin. It is very difficult to figure out where we now, what kind of city is this, and trying to figure out modern buildings, green hills, and then Guinness canisters, and then yeah, starting to understand that we're in Dublin. Walking in Dublin, going to St. Patrick Church, the oldest cathedral.
Look, Bertram Court.
So this is St. Patrick Cathedral, major Irish cathedral, situated on the place where St. Patrick baptized convents in 5th century, and that was built in 12th century, this cathedral.
My husband is putting some messages here to in dedication to Baba Nina. Yeah, Baba Nina. That she may rest in peace.
This major Protestant church in Ireland. And it's quite problematic to cross the streets here.
Don't just stand there. Bring me some more balls. starting a fire was such a serious offence that she was thrown into it and burnt to death. Justice was often harsher and more public than today. Wrongdoers, even children, could be
How
jailed
Dublin
or
looked like.
jail. Were locked in the pillow was
This is inside the Dublin Castle. I mean, what exactly here we don't know. Just beautiful day.
Working here in Dublin, working for Google. We also have Yahoo, Facebook and Twitter. If you look to your left, you'll see a wonderful building coming into view. There to your left, the stadium. Lansdowne Road, the traditional home of rugby and soccer here in Dublin. It's now known as the Aviva Stadium. Behind State Street and all Cork Harbour, it used to bring them into Cork City. Over the years, many a famous person arrived into Cork on the Killarney. It's now a floating bar and restaurant. And in 2009, a bridge came sailing up the river. This bridge, built for us in Holland, put on a barge at Rotterdam, and 4 days later it arrived into Dublin. We were able to use the rising tide to lift it up, and then the receding tide to drop it into position again. But many a person in North America and Canada and even as far away as Australia would say that their great-great-grandparents left Ireland during the Great Irish Famine. Now there's a very sad piece of sculpture coming up on our left. We'll try and be slow as we go by it. It's called the Famine Walk. It's by Rowan Gillespie, and it was put up here in 1997 to mark the 150th anniversary of one of the very few ships that left Ireland during the left Dublin during the famine. Most of the ships would have gone from Cove and Cork, etc.
You saw the famine walk, but
Just give me slow here. Now there's the Famine Walk on your left. The tired, the hungry, the destitute, with their last few possessions trying to leave the country. Rowan Gillespie is one of our fine young Irish sculptors, and he has been in Dublin. I'll meet you on the Rosie Hackett Bridge is the new catchphrase. It's a different experience. Instead of just walking straight over a bridge or driving over it, to actually be able to sit over the water. So the Rosie Hackett Bridge, the next time you come, hopefully, will not just be carrying us in our coaches, it'll also be carrying our tram service called Lewis. And Lewis is a tram service we put in 10 years ago. We put one route on the north. So the area everybody is here, they're outside the GPO, the General Post Office on our left-hand side, which is our area of free speech and the birthplace of modern Irish history.
Bring Arabs to Europe.
Yeah, there's very strong feelings here in Ireland about what's going on in the Gaza Strip. So it is the day of having a protest. Now they may all go off for a march, and they might either march out to the Department of Foreign, is the older part of Dublin, now known as Temple Bar, filled with bars and restaurants.
Finally it's raining.
And just ahead of us, great classic building, City Hall, used by the Lord Mayor for all important civic occasions. As we turn to the right and you look into your left in a moment, you'll be looking into the grounds of Dublin Castle. We're inside the walled. Well, you know, they lived right next door to the brewery. This is the main entrance here. 1759, the date that Arthur Guinness set up his brewery. The head above the gate is the goddess of cereal, Ceres. She's watching over the Guinness workers as they come to work. Vincent said he wasn't always making Guinness. Oh yeah, 21 children. Well, you know, Guinness is full of yeast.